Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for May 19th to the 25th. So for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Those that are returning, welcome back. I hope that everybody enjoys the reading today. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it fits with your, in relation to what's happening in your life right now. Now, for those of you that have shared, liked, and subscribed to my channel and left comments, I want to thank you so much for your continued support. It really helps my channel grow, and I can't really extend my appreciation more to you for that. So again, if you are enjoying the reading, like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. Your comments really do help me to connect with your energy as well, so I do appreciate that. Scorpio, we had an intense full moon on the 12th of May in your sign, so I'm sure you guys are feeling the effects of that, and I'm sure you will feel the effects of that for some time to come. There's been a lot of transformations happening. I think a lot of us are really starting to think about more on a deeper level, where it is we want to be, where our life, where we want to take it, and I know for me that's what the transformation has been for myself. Scorpio, we're going to get your angel number and the message behind it, and we're going to reveal it at the end of the reading. So let's find out what that is. And it's that one right there. And then we'll see how it ties in everything together. So Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Scorpio. The incoming energies for this week. All right. Let's see what those are. Spirit Angels Guides. Spirit Angels Guides. Thank you. Thank you. Is there a contract? A contract of some sort, something that you've committed yourself to? Are you thinking about a new contract, revising a contract? Let's see. We've got number 46 here. 46 is the number 10 in numerology. So 10s are all about completion. We complete a certain phase in our life so that we can begin the next phase. It could be the phase of a project. It could be the phase of some sort of agreement or contract as well. The thinking man, no gender with the cards, definitely is somebody who puts a lot of thought into things. And with this, you've got the feather in your cap, which means I feel like you are really insightful. I think that whatever information you've been seeking, I think you're starting to see that it's coming in. This is the week where you're going to see progress because you are holding the crystal and you're looking at that crystal and it's very clear. Clear, decisive, focused, knowledgeable, trustworthy. I really feel like there's a lot of information that you have really, again, like I said, you've been inquiring about. Number 6, contract, finding balance. This can be the Justice card as well. So really finding fairness in a contract, reviewing a contract, making sure that everything in that contract is what, it's reviewing those details carefully, very important. There could be still some things that you are requiring with clarity in order to sign the contract. So this could be the week where there could be some work that you will need to do to be able to put that contract behind you. Again, you could be renegotiating something at work. It could be a personal contract. It could be something to do. Again, it's going to hit home with you, each of you differently. But I feel like there is balance with clarity. Right, let's look at your current energies. Wow, I took 4. Okay, there's a reason 4, right? All tied up. I believe that you're kind of passing through that number 23. You've kind of felt like your hands have been tied, maybe financially, maybe mentally, maybe there's been a blockage. But we will feel sort of trapped in our own fears or in situations when we don't have clarity. But that's why the thinking woman, it's interesting. You have the thinking man and you have the thinking woman in your current energies and in your incoming energies. And I really, again, no gender with the cards. I feel like where you were feeling all tied up because you weren't exactly sure where to go or what to do, maybe to progress with a new venture of some sort, whether it's a personal venture or work-related venture. love. The thinking woman, your energy is transforming because you're receiving insight, you're receiving information, and you're the one that's seeking it. You're the one that's taking the initiative with it. You're communicating the things that you want. Number 39, the fifth chakra, that is all about our communications. It's the throat chakra. It's how we listen, it's how we hear, it's how we communicate, and it is messages. So I feel like you're getting some very important messages that are breaking you free. And number 28 is feeling that great sense of victory. Again, number 28 in numerology is the number 10. So I'm feeling like 10s could be a very important number for you this week. Remember, 10s turn into 1s. So I feel like you are on this road to victory. And I think it has something to do with an agreement or a contract. And I think you're getting all the clarity that is necessary for that. All right. And where you have felt a little like my hands are tied, oh my goodness, how do I get myself out of this situation? What is it that I need to do to not feel so chained up? Whether you're feeling physically chained up or whether you're feeling emotionally or mentally chained up, you took the initiative and you said, okay, you know what? I need to get some answers. And I think those answers are coming your way. All right, let's see. We're going to get those tarot cards. We're going to get 9 of them. We'll talk about them, then we'll clarify them. So let's start with the first row here. We need 1. There's 1. These are slippery. That's okay. Sometimes they're more slippery than other times. Okay, we're going to keep those 2 together, and that goes like that. There we go. So let's get the second row. Look at the Magician coming up in your reading. I think you guys are very good at manifesting, I think because you're so spiritually in tune. Okay, so this one is going to go this one, and then this one goes up here. The last 2. Because of that connection that you have, I think that you can really set your intentions. I think you're very good with communication. And you're very passionate. And that's the key to manifestations as well. Wow, I love your last card. It's the Ace of Swords. So you talk about clarity. All right, and talk about new beginnings. You got 3 aces in those alone. All right. All right, there's things to celebrate for sure. Wow. All right, Scorpio, let's get right into this. I'm really quite interested to see how this transforms for you. We are starting with number 3, and it's the 3 of Cups. There is some news coming in that is going to be worth celebrating. There's some sort of announcements. Now, these announcements can be really anything. They could be engagements, weddings, pregnancies, graduation, leveling up, promotions, a new home, a new car. I mean, really, it's a time for gratitude. It's a time for blessings. And with this 3 of Cups, you are celebrating. You're not just celebrating with anybody. You're celebrating with people that mean something to you. It's a meaningful celebration. So again, close communities, people in your inner circle, people in your family, people that you choose to celebrate these things with. So I feel like there's some great news coming. So be very open to that. Then you've got number 6, victory. This is the 6 of Wands. Wise choices that bring public recognition. So again, it's almost as if whatever decisions you are making, somebody or something around you is recognizing your success. So this could be a promotion. Maybe you are leveling up. Maybe you've gone for that promotion. You weren't sure if you were going to get it. Now you're signing a new contract. Could be an awards, could be scholarships. Again, for those of you that are completing a new line of study, you could be at that completion phase where you're receiving a certificate. For others of you, if you're maybe you're going out for a loan this is for some of you that are going out for a loan for maybe renovations, or maybe you're expanding something in your life and you needed a grant or some sort of loan. This is a victory, meaning that everything is falling into place for you. It could be that agreement or contract as well. All right, we have a little bit of a conflict here. Really afraid of making an unwise choice. And, when we don't have clarity, that is our biggest fear. And that's what can hold us back from moving forward. So this is just a reminder that, you know what? In life, we're always going to have options and we're always going to have choice. And our fear, of course, because this is the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords, both to do with your mental suit, so both to do with your thought processes. This is how you are thinking. All right. Now, there might be some sort of situation around you that is doubting. You are doubting your decisions. It's very important with the Five of Swords that you avoid people who lack integrity. So if you feel, and you will feel it because you're very in tune with your feelings, you trust in your gut feelings. If you feel like something doesn't feel right, then chances are it isn't right. Make sure that the motives of the people around you are high-standing motives, something that is matching how you would handle situations as well. So it's really, paying careful attention, especially if there's choices and decisions that are going to be required on your part. The Queen of Swords, she is very much about releasing situations and people that no longer serve you. There could be something or someone around you that you are really feeling it's time to release. It's time to put your focus elsewhere and to let go of that. And I think that is just, that's why those two cards came out. There could be somebody of air sign around you that maybe just doesn't match your energy and you're just feeling, you know what, I think that for my highest good, it's best for me to let go of this situation. Could be somebody who is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, if that makes sense to any of you. If not, then let that part go. We've got the beautiful Magician. And again, like I said, there's magic. Magic is alive in your life. Magic is surrounding you. And it's been surrounding you for some time now. What you need to be a success will manifest. You have to believe it. Because when you believe it, you can do it. And I think that you certainly have that mentality that when you are positive and you really put all of your energy into something because you really want it, you know that you will achieve it. And then in the center of your reading, it just shows how strong you are, the Nine of Wands. You're always prepared. And being prepared is very important. Being prepared for all different aspects of life, right? You protect what you've created because that's what that Nine of Wands does. They put up barriers sometimes. They put up boundaries if necessary because they're going to protect what they've created, whether that's if you've created a relationship, you've created a work situation, you're protecting it. And the fact is with this, you never give up. You keep going and going and going, and your angels are there for help, and all you have to do is ask. Then you've got the beautiful Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional experience. So yeah, you could be going through a whole new emotional experience. Things are starting to really unfold nicely for you. It could be a deep friendship. It could be a new relationship. It could be the love that you have for your family, the love that you have for your job, the love that you have for yourself. It's an awakening of your psychic abilities. So it's an indication as well that it's time to embrace those psychic abilities, your intuition. Following that is the greatest guidance that you will ever achieve. For some of you, it could be a new home, or maybe you're renovating your homes, but it could be definitely something to do with a new home. For some of you, it could be a love letter, communications as well. Number 7 of Wands. Look at you standing up for yourself relentlessly. This is good. You know, there's something that is requiring you to stand up. Maybe it is to do with a contract. You're still blindfolded with this contract, so you're standing up for what you believe in. You're making sure that there is integrity behind whatever is written in that contract, and that it follows the guidelines in which you live your life by. Your standards and your morals are important to you, and you're receiving the clarity necessary. You see, it says stand up for your beliefs, okay? So have confidence, because challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So, you know, making sure that you are balancing that out as well. And then number 4, it says you're managing your resources wisely. So this is the 4 of Pentacles. So really, again, you're managing everything quite well. Sometimes it can be the extremes in how you give or receive money. But not just money. It can be also how you give your time or your emotions as well. Sometimes we give so much of ourselves, and then sometimes we just don't give enough. So it's the extremes of that. But behind the behind the element of the 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles, is your ability to make smart business decisions. And that's quite important, especially if you are really venturing into something new, or again, if there is a contract or an agreement of some sort in which you are going to need details to sign. You know, it's important for you to continue making those smart business decisions. And then you've got the beautiful Ace of Swords. So brilliant ideas that might need refinement because it is the Ace of Swords, but the Ace of Swords is very balanced as well. You are overcoming obstacles with the Ace of Swords, and it is because of your astounding faith and the fact that you stay as positive as you possibly can with stating that everything will work out, really believing that things are going to work out. Communicating clearly and concisely is really important, and we see that you are able to do that with your 5th chakra in your current energies as well. Wow, beautiful. All right, let's now get your clarifying cards. Let's find out what's happening here. We've got the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, a celebration, and it's because there's a victory of some sort. And you got the 8 of Wands, so things are happening very quickly. This is positive movement forward. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming because you feel like there's so many things happening at once, but it's good, positive things. So although it's overwhelming, it's like you've got a smile on your face because you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe all these wonderful things are finally coming in. So that is something to be celebrated in itself. It could be also you having to prioritize a little bit as all of these wonderful messages are coming in, because it's sometimes a lot to take in as well. But I feel like it's nothing but positivity here. Now, the warning here is, with the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, is that there could be somebody around you that you've decided that, you know what, they don't match your integrity, and you're ready to release that. Let's see. And you got the Ace of Cups, which is the card that's right beside it. Could be somebody that you have had a bond with emotionally. Maybe it's time to move forward. Again, it's releasing situations that no longer serve you, because if there is something that has emotionally been kind of really playing a toll on you, it's time to make a decision, and you have to make that decision with clarity. And it really is being experienced enough and really what it is it's really understanding your own emotional needs to a certain extent, and also in a better way, so that you can release those things. Because you know what, we don't want to be in a situation where we are constantly having to find happiness with things or people or situations that we don't think are really part of who we truly are. You know, sometimes we have to let go of those circumstances, and I think there's something emotionally that you know that you have to let go of, and I think that this is going to be the week where you really put your own emotions first. Sometimes we make unwise decisions because we're putting everybody else's emotions first. Now it's time for you to put yours first. The Magician and the 9 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands. Okay, your ships are coming in. You've got some pretty amazing plans that are happening right now, and your ships are coming in. Time for you to put movement behind them. You're manifesting the things that you want, and that's great, but now it's time to take it to the next step. Stand up for what you want, protect what you've created, and now start moving forward. No procrastination, no delays. Just keep moving. Now the 9 of Wands and that Ace of Cups. I feel that some of you are going through some sort of a situation emotionally where you may be having to protect yourself a little bit more, but being prepared, having the information, and knowing that your angels are there to help is going to help you through whatever this may be. It could be a very minor emotional blip that's kind of going on, but it's something nonetheless that is affecting you emotionally, and you know that it's time that you need to let this go. Now, with the Judgment card, it is doing a compassionate review of the past. It's finding the wisdom within yourself, which you have tons of. So it's utilizing that to serve you better. This is really doing that evaluation. Something from the past could be some sort of emotional attachment from the past that you really you need to stand strong with. Maybe there are some boundaries that maybe you need to set into place to protect yourself, not just now, but in the future as well. And that's going to give you a great sense of renewal, because you are ready for a renewal. You are ready for a restart and a refresh. All right, let's find it with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. You're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. You're making wise business decisions, and these business decisions are going to prove to be quite financially successful for you. I feel like a lot of you independently work alone. It could be an entrepreneurship or a business that you somewhat, whether you're in a high position or whether or not you just work independently, there is some really great financial gains coming your way. Your unique skills and your unique talents have gotten you where you are right now. So stand up for what you believe in. Make sure that you continue to stay in your integrity. Have confidence, and you're going to see that your business decisions are actually going to bring you some beautiful financial gains there. Now, with the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, victory with your business decisions. Let's see. And we've got 2 cards there. Wow. And you got 2 more 10s. We talked about 10s. We talked about 10 in the beginning, and now you're getting all these 10s. So I really want you to keep in mind 10s and aces are unbelievable in your reading this week. All right, we've got the 10 of Wands. We're going to release the burdens. There's some sort of heavy responsibilities or burdens that keep building up and building up inside of you. And you know what? I feel like you're getting clarity. I feel like you're moving. I think you are overcoming these obstacles that have been, maybe you've been carrying so much weight of. You're releasing that. And the 10 of Pentacles is your love for home and family. It is also too accepting help where necessary to build that ladder of strength. You're climbing the tree of stability. You are working towards your financial stability. You've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Those little luxuries in life that you've been working so hard for, preparing for, you know, the 10 of Pentacles is showing that everything that you are working towards is going to bring you a lot of stability in your life. And I'm not just talking about financial stability, because yes, you know what, financial stability puts a lot of relief on all of us, and it is a very important factor. Unfortunately, it's an important factor in our life. But not only that, this is just showing that, you know, your dedication and love for family and for your home, you know, there's a close knit here. There is a beautiful love around you as well. There's a lot of love and a lot of growth here. And I feel like you are beginning a new phase of your life where you're releasing all of those heavy responsibilities. And I feel like some of you, you know, always feel that heavy responsibility because you always want to make sure that your family and your home is a safe haven and that's a safe place. And that puts a lot of responsibility on you. And I feel like you are achieving something here. I feel like you're really achieving wealth, and wealth not just monetary, but wealth, emotional and spiritual wealth as well. Wow, this honestly was really one of the best readings this week for sure. All right, Scorpio, let's now get your angel messages. The angel messages that are specifically for you this week. We've got 2, and 4. Those ones wanted to come out right away. Okay. You got number 14, solutions. It's Archangel Zadkiel. It says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And you know, that could be, again, letting go of, you know, that situation. They're releasing people that no longer serve you, or releasing a situation that no longer emotionally serves you, because success comes from an objective compromise. Very important. Just a reiteration of that. And then you got number 5. You've got divine guidance. Archangel Sandalphon. It's the search for meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach and surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. So there you go. Lots of wisdom there. There is a lot of people around you that are there to give you help. And again, wisdom comes from that Judgment card. We see the owl in the tree there as well. The King of Gabrielle is generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. So there's people there to help you with the details. Just make sure that you're getting the clarity, understanding the details. experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. So on the road to success, you also still have that genuine concern for others. And that is such a beautiful trait to have. And then the 4 of Ariel, it says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. So that's your angel saying, don't be resistant to the change. And it says extremes in how you save or spend money. And that's not just in money, but it's the extremes on how you show your emotions. You know, again, sometimes we give too much and then sometimes we don't give enough. So, but also take this as a positive message in the sense that when you do give, no matter what it is you're giving, there is something that you are getting back in return that is gratifying, and it is a blessing as well. All right, let's get your additional angel message for the beautiful sign Scorpio. This is an additional angel message. If you believe, absolutely. Well, for some of you, if you're looking for romance, if you believe it, it will come. All right. You did get perfect timing at the bottom. So, you know, if you believe, and whatever it is you believe, you know, if it's romance, if you're looking for the door to romance to open for you, because you know what? I did see it here in way back in your current energies. I think for some of you could be hoping for the door to romance to come in. Problem is sometimes our mind actually puts it on hold. So what the angels are saying is, if romance is something that is important to you at this time, truly believe that romance can be a part of your life, and almost look at your life from being in that sort of romantic realm. And you know, I think you will see the doors of romance start to open for you. That might be a message for somebody specific. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to close out your reading, and we're going to get what that card is that we chose at the beginning of the reading. And look at that. You're starting over, starting fresh, a renewal. 101. We talked about how 10s and 1s are very important numbers for you. 101, 10 and 1. Like this is incredible. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference. Failures, which we all go through sometimes, personal or spiritual development. It says happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in all the little things and the big ones as well. It's time to start fresh. So again, I think there's a whole new sense of beginning here for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.